Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Rocco Unfiltered. AC Milan escaped Turin with 1 point in a 0-0 draw today against Juventus. Now, I have to say, guys, today was not the best game from Milan today, but I'm not surprised that they didn't have a very good game today. Milan don't have much to play for anymore. They're just basically playing for placement against Juventus today. So, I'm not surprised at the stalemate that happened today. But I will say, the first surprise of the game today was when Milan came out on the field today. And I noticed that their number one keeper wasn't on there. And I'm thinking to myself, what happened to Magnan? And I'm sure a bunch of other Milan fans are thinking the same thing. Obviously, we come to find out Magnan strained his muscle in the warm-up before the game, and Sportiello had to go. Now, of course, this is not the first time Magnan's been injured this season, so it's nothing new for us Milan fans. So, Sportiello, he's been very reliable this season, so it's not as bad as when we had to rely on a guy like Tatarusanu, like last year. That guy was a disaster. We all don't want to talk about that and go back to there. But I will say, Sportiello had a great game today. And let's talk about it. So, let's say first half, not the most entertaining first half. It's very boring, not much happening. Milan didn't do very much. They were barely attacking. Their attack was very stale, not much movement. Everybody was just standing still. Typical shit that's been going on the last couple months with Milan and their attack. So, basically, the first half was back and forth. Juventus had the better of the chances, I will say. They probably had their best chance at near the end of the first half, when Vlahovic had a free kick, when Musa made a mistake and lost the ball. And Sportiello made his first big save of the game. And the half goes to 0-0, of course. Then, to start the second half, Juventus come on, make it a little bit interesting to start. Nikola Kostic goes, takes a shot. Sportiello makes a great save. And then Danilo takes a shot right after, and Sportiello makes another phenomenal save. So Sportiello has bailed out Milan already 3 times in this game, so it's able to stay 0-0. Now, Juve decides to sub in Chiesa, bring on a little bit more pace, and as I was not surprised, Chiesa wreaked havoc. He was all over the field today. He was left and right, driving up the field. He blew by Musa one time, made a beautiful cross to Milik. Milik heads it, and Sportiello bails out Milan again with another fantastic save. So it is still 0-0. Then, as the game goes on, Milan tried to score, of course, but to no avail. Ruben Loftus-Cheek had a chance. That was probably Milan's best chance of the entire game, if not maybe one of their only few chances of the game. And then after, Sportiello gets a ball, he drops it, squeaks out of his hands, and Rabiot has it right in front of him. And I have to say, guys, Malik Chow bailed out Milan today. He was spectacular. He makes a goal line clearance save to keep the game 0-0. To me, this was Chow's best game since he came back from that hamstring injury. I thought he was very good today. He was sharp. He defended Vlahovic really well. And I thought he made some very good plays today, especially the goal line clearance. So I thought Malik Chow's game was very positive today. Him and Sportiello are probably the 2 best players on the pitch today. So that was probably Juve's best chance. Juventus tried to come down the field a few more times. Milan played on the back. They completely shut it down. Juventus tried. But I will say, though, Pioli once again, substitutions, too late. He waits till the 70th minute to sub in a guy like Benacer. Why do you wait so long to make subs, Pioli? You can see that the attack is bland. Nothing's happening in the midfield, and you wait till the 70th minute. For me, I would have subbed the guy on 65th minute, 60th minute, max. After 50 minutes, you see it's not working, you make a change. So he subs in Benacer for Adli. Then he waits till the 80th minute to make a plethora of changes. He brings in Chukwueze, he brings in Okafor, okay? But then he brings in 2 Primavera kids, in Zaroli and Bartasaghi. And I'm thinking to myself, where the hell is Filippo Terranciano? And of course, guys, we can go back to that game with Bologna where Terranciano committed the penalty. And ever since then, the guy's gone missing. We're going to have to put up signs like this where the guy's missing. Put up one, we're missing person. Where is this guy? Because Pioli doesn't play him anymore. The poor kid made that one mistake, and that's it. He's been stapled to the bench. Pioli doesn't give him a chance anymore. It's a real shame. The kid's young. He made one mistake, and now Pioli won't let him forget it either. So he sits him on the bench. I wish the kid would get an opportunity, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen in the Pioli era because we know it's probably coming to an end soon. But I will say, though, the game was very boring. Juventus deserved to win. They had the better chances today. Milan did not very much in the attack today. I thought they were very bland, like I've been saying all video. They needed to do more. Like I said, Pioli should have made changes earlier. Maybe they could have won this game. But like I said before, season's basically over. Milan didn't do much to try to win that game. They basically tried to get out of there with a point after Pioli made those subs. You could just tell. But I will mention, though, what I woke up to this morning about Julian Lopetegui being the favorite to manage Milan. I think we can all agree that that'll be a big mistake by this management if they hired that guy. Now, after the game today, the leader of the Curva Sud, Il Barone, was on a radio show in Italy. He made some statements saying that Lopetegui would never be welcomed by the Curva. The fact that Pioli has apparently banned Franco Baresi and Diego Macero from Milanello. No idea what the hell's up with that. We'll find out soon enough. But the fact that has happened is absolutely mind-blowing to me. That Pioli has done not only that, and the fact that Milan would even consider a guy like Lopetegui. It's an absolute disgrace. Now, apparently I've read today before doing this video that the Milan management have heard about the backlash of Lopetegui becoming the next manager. And now they've backtracked a bit, the management, and are going to look more into other options, hopefully. But I will tell you guys this, I'm going to elaborate more on the next coach of Milan in a separate video when the season's over. But I'll tell you guys this right now. Jerry Cardinale, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Giorgio Ferlani, Jeffrey Moncada, you guys better be careful. Because I'm telling you now, if you guys do not hire the right manager and the manager that these fans want, there will be problems. Fans will voice their displeasure. They better be careful in hiring the next coach. And it better be the right one. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you guys for watching it. Like if you like this video. Forza Milan sempre. Hope you guys subscribe to it. And you know what, guys? Remember, if you do not watch sports, you are more. Ciao, guys.